We are anticipatory creatures. It is the sixth sense that we all possess.
I'm no anticipation scholar, but I do have a keen appreciation of anticipation. These anticipatory moments change our lives, and we really do envision the end state we desire long before anticipation has begun. We do this in all phases of our life. Our first kiss, first date with someone who really matters, proposing marriage, saying I do, making love, the birth of a child, the exquisitely torturous and brilliant anticipation inherent in parenthood. These moments the way we work and interact with one another. Anticipation exists in the world of possibilities. And I want this project to examine anticipation of architecture and all of its possibilities. My subject is the Modern Museum of Art in Fort Worth. How does the Modern elicit anticipation daily or even hourly? Well, for those of us who visit it often, it does so with new artists, new people, new things going on every day.
I'm fascinated that a building made of cast-in-place concrete, glass, steel, anodized aluminum walls can create so much feeling, so much anticipation of how this building can change our lives. This mysterious staircase is the essence of anticipation in this building. Where does it go? What can it lead to? This is what the entire building is about.
But the real anticipatory action occurs when new and unprecedented human interaction redefines a space that's already defined, like this one, as an art space. It can be a marriage space, it can be a band space, a jazz band space, it can be the site of a cocktail party, a fundraiser, a marketplace, it can even be a bank, a school, a healing house. It can be the site of an argument, or vandalism, or some other human tragedy. It can be a computing space. It can be a human alone space. It can be a 7 deadly sins and 7 graces space. It's a series of boxes that houses postmodernism that's prepackaged with art. It can be a shelter.
How people come together in this building, how people interact, this is the moment of unprecedented possibility that this building embodies.
These moments, these interactions are what define our lives and all the possibilities in our lives. All living things have anticipation. It is the basis for evolution. Anticipation, though, is really a quotidian event. It happens to us every single day. A big meeting, a raise or promotion, a fight brewing at home, getting to work, getting to our workspace, and going to that new restaurant or visiting that particular space in the museum is just for you. We anticipate our place and our interaction in our buildings. And this building in particular has meaning for me and in terms of anticipation.
A moment we all experience, looking across the landscapes of our lives and the possibilities of our art. It brings home our real humanity and the possibilities that we possess as human beings.
We anticipate our place and our interaction in our buildings. And this building in particular has meaning for me and in terms of anticipation. Every time I walk up to this building, I can't wait to see what's new, what the new art is, what the new space looks like. Even though it's a series of white boxes containing art, it is the one place that I feel the most anticipation in Fort Worth.
Even in the glare and heat of a Texas summer, the Modern allows us to anticipate the coolness we'll experience in its walls.
A shelter, a church. It can be a series of vaults housing priceless things. It's a public space filled with private art. We can see it, but we can't touch it. And part of the anticipatory ethic is only in looking in order to experience, when there's so many other ways that we can experience this beautiful building.
The possibility of an unprecedented interaction with another human being or with a piece of art that expresses a human being, that's the essence of what makes this building so special. How do form and scale and structure and materials and textures and colors and light, how do they make us feel? What are the things that make us fit into the space? What is the shape? Why does it make us feel so good? What's it made of? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What is the air like? How does the light affect us? The circulation, the vista that we can see both within and without. What exists between inside and outside? What is that space? Are we aware of it? Is it hot? Is it dry? What's the function of the space? And how can we anticipate that? What are the things that we know when we look at this space? How do we experience it? Is it open? Are they separate, the spaces, from one another? How can we move through it? How bright is it? Where is the light? Is it indirect or direct? All of these things help us come to the understanding of the building, come to a more clear understanding of the anticipation we have of it and its possibilities. What is the shape of the space? What's the scale of the place? How big or how small are we in the space? Are we small incursions into it? Is the scale monumental, or is it intimate and fine? What is it made of? What are the granite, the black granite, and the white oak, and the painted steel grids? What does all of that mean to us? And then the art intruding into those materials, how do they mesh with it? How do they form a whole, an aesthetic whole that makes us want to come back again and again? What are my eyes meant to do in this space? What scents or temperatures can I identify? What are the acoustic qualities of the space? What can I see when I look out and when I look in? Can I tell the difference between what's outside and what's inside? Am I aware of the barrier, the space in between those two states? Do I feel as if I'm in and out at the same time? All of these things lend themselves to anticipation and to enjoyment of the building. And how does the space make you feel? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel whole? Does it inspire you? Does it intimidate you? Does it make you feel that the money was wasted in building it and the art should be somewhere else and it should be more open? Should it be in context? Should it be in white boxes? What exactly does it make you feel? Those are the things that make buildings intimate and important.